Hey you guys, welcome back. Today we are going to look at the Boxwood Bonsai. It has been forgotten by me for a number of years. Actually, 2 years. 2 years? I don't even know. We planted it a while ago, and this tray that we turned into a bonsai pot, and it's got some grass growing in the bottom. It doesn't have the wire on it anymore, but it's doing really, really well. I need to prune it, but I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, I don't even know. A lot of you asked to see this one, and I really do apologize. I tried to do a pruning video last year, but then I ended up not uploading it. I did it, but then I thought, well, this isn't very interesting, and it never happened. And so this year, I forgot to prune it. And it's a little bit late in the season now to prune. I don't want to do that because once you prune these, it will put it into I need to grow mode, and then we'll get winter, and then those growths will die, potentially. It's really late in the season now. It's in September, so I don't want to do that. So anyway, let's I'll bring you over to the side here, and I'll give you just a shot of this, and we'll spin it around so you can see what it looks like. I don't really do a lot of care with this one. I water it when I water the garden. It just sits in the corner, does its thing. In the wintertime, I move it over to where the Thailand giant is, and I usually, well, not always, but sometimes I cover it with a styrofoam cone. Sometimes I just leave it, and it comes through with no dieback at all, and it just really wants to grow. Perhaps next year we'll take it out of the pot. Oh, it's wired right in. We got the wire underneath there. And maybe next year we'll take it out of the pot and do the root pruning and seeing how things are looking in there. The trunk is still quite small. Over time that will get bigger. But we really need to have the growth tips grow out to really size up the trunk. But I'm not, I don't think that I'm going to actually do that process. I kind of like it the way that it is right now. It just needs to be tightened up a little bit. So next year I'll maybe prune it a little bit more and make it look a little bit nicer, and maybe I'll give it a little bit of a stand. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? So anyway, again, let's go in and check it out over here, and I'll spin it around so you can see the different angles. Right here you're not really seeing very much of it. It's kind of interesting looking though. Okay, let's see if I can spin it around here. It should be on a Lazy Susan, but I don't really have a front side to it or a back side to it. I do have Boxwood psyllid that are making the leaves a little bit rounded and cupped, but it won't kill the plant. Just prune those away. You can spray them, but really it's something that Boxwoods naturally get, and you're never going to get rid of them completely, so you might as well just live with it. So I really enjoy the shape of this tree. I've gotten a lot of grief for not doing it in a natural form, like a broom form. Naturally, boxwoods like to grow like a cloud, really flowy and just plumes of growth here and there, whereas this style here is an informal upright, and this is more of an evergreen sort of tree shape, or like a spruce or a pine or something like that. But I opted to do a boxwood like this, and I've heard a lot of grief over the years about how this is an inappropriate style. But you know what? It's art. It's fun. I'm not doing it to put into shows. I'm doing it for interest. So I'm going to do it however I feel I want to do it. So yeah. Anyway, this is an update on this Boxwood bonsai, and when I do go to prune it, I'll bring you guys along, and we'll eventually see the separations again between the branching. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and if you haven't tried making your own little bonsai for fun, just go ahead and try it. Don't really listen to all the rules that are out there if you're just doing it for fun. If you're going to do it for a professional hobby, then there's a lot of rules to follow. But if it's just for fun, give it a whirl. Miniaturize your trees, your herbs. Just have a good time with it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this update. It's been a while since you've seen this bonsai, and yeah, happy growing, everyone. And it's been sitting here for months. It's been sitting up by my desk upstairs, and just never doing anything. So anyway, while I was there, I also bought a pot. I bought this